Yo, yo, yo. $1,000 one. You're not really a SoBet pro until you take down the 7.5K. What would you say to those people?
Can you repeat that, Mike? Wi-Fi went out for a second. Can you repeat that question?
Yeah, a lot of people like Matt, in the back channels, you're not a real SoBet champion until you take down a 7.5K contest. What would you say to those people?
If you look back, like I said last week, into the last few days, I'm kind of learning, what strategies work, and just kind of monitoring how people play. But it all comes down. There's a lot of, there's like long shots that get lucky too. I'm not gonna lie, a couple of those home run bets that I sprinkled in there. Stephen Kwan or Brian Roque, a home run. Those are big time numbers for guys that aren't, accustomed to hitting home runs either.
No, definitely. Well, congrats to you. Appreciate you ripping these things. We're looking to having you. We're looking forward to in the 7.5K and the bigger ones down the road, and hopefully you can take one down. Nasty, as the former champion, anything else for Sean?
Listen, these are just this is like a JV game tournament, so you can't really hang your hat on anything until you win the big boy.
The kid ran up more than fucking 70 units.
All-time unit leader in a 7-day contest.
That's got to count for something. That's good. Yeah. That gives you fat nuts.
So, Sean, congrats. Hit us up in the DM. We'll send you a Pasha hat and a shirt for your championship performance. But great stuff here.
Thanks again, guys.
No, thanks.
Thanks, Sean.
Quick shout out to our legend, legend. Pink Price dropped it in the Jumbotron. Been backing our contest all season long. Sweet Shake Casino, they up to $100 in the first deposit. They put Crash on there. It's a pretty fun time. It's all live blackjack and live roulette. So it's pretty cool. It's like a live dealer. Hop on there, sign up using our link. Deposit bonus. Shout out to Legends for sponsoring. Nancy, what's going on? You've had a pretty eventful week. Tell us about some of the drama that's going on.
What's the drama? Which one?
I saw you made that video of GRP. Are there more dramas?
No, I mean me and Gamble. I don't know if you guys know who Gamble is. He has now tried to everyone always wants to take a shot at the guy on the top. So I mean, he's just the newest character that showed up. And I was just doing a little parody video of GRP, just trying to be funny, see if I could rattle him a little bit. He hasn't responded, so I guess you know what that means. I got to make more videos.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, all these guys, you're posting on SoBet every day. You're tracking your picks. You're on the leaderboard. And all these guys are trying to take a shot at you.
Yeah, that's what happens. You always take a shot. They punch up, right?
Yeah, I guess so. What we got to do is GRP and Gamble. We got to get a big side going. Nasty versus GRP.
I think that'd be good.
You should get.
Maybe I'll challenge. Listen. Yeah, I can see if he can. I could challenge him because he's trying to challenge me in everything else in life. So I mean, we might as well get him on the fucking platform and see if he could dethrone me.
Yeah, we should definitely get a side bet going for next week. The 7.5K contest.
I agree. I'll provoke him.
We'll throw it up on a cut bet.
Yeah, I like it.
What else is going on?
Nothing. Just putting in plays, watching fucking football. Just normal shit. That's it.
Oh yeah, how'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday went 3-0.
Wow, disciplined performance.
Yeah, I was all over the Lions yesterday, and Montgomery anytime touchdown was my play of the day.
Dude, that game was insane. I can't believe the Ravens just keep losing these games.
Dude, what is good with the Ravens this year? Like, their defense has sucked pretty much?
No, they suck.
Yeah.
It's their defense, though, right? Still scoring.
Well, no, they got a high offense. They just defense suck.
Defense is soft as baby shit. That shit was embarrassing last night.
But Lamar, he ending plays is hurting him because he's getting sacked. Like, I think he leads the league in yards per loss per sack.
Yeah, and let's also not forget that this great offense just couldn't score from the 1 yard line on 4 plays.
Well, and Derrick Henry, the fumbles. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, the loss to the Bills, that fumble was brutal on him, but honestly, last night he got fucking peanut punched by fucking Aiden Hutchinson. That was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
Saved me a lot of coin, which was awesome.
Yeah. We got GWC out guts.
You ain't got to tell me, buddy. You ain't got to tell me. I'm hyped. 7:15 first fight.
That sucks. I can't bet on it.
That's 15 minutes ago. So. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Central guys.
Operate in the real time zone.
I retired from sports betting.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, I'm hyped. You can sit there and watch me win money again.
Yeah. And actually, that video I posted today was outdated. I actually retired yesterday.
So yeah, what happened there? You went 0 for 10 or something?
Yeah, what happened?
0-8-1. We don't want to spread it past it. 0-8-1. It was just a brutal bet. A brutal bet. And then I said,
yeah,
okay, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, nasty. You had encouraging words there for like, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, you have access to my fucking VIP. Just go ahead and tell, buddy. I'll get you back on board.
You know me. I retain my own stuff.
Nasty. There's no getting him back on board. He sat right next to me, watched me go 8-2 and cash a plus 200.
The mast of the boat?
You don't really say. You just say port side, starboard, or the stern. I'm not a Navy guy either. That's complete false news.
Well, it just sounds like you're a Navy guy.
I mean, you gotta
really into boats.
What do they say? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Well, it's like you couldn't tell me about a jet.
Well, I'm not too worried about the Air Force.
Well, exactly, but you're pretty worried about the Navy. It's just interesting. That's fine though. Sorry. Anyways, continue on.
Every year matters a lot. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. B Germ, we have B Germ on the panel. B Germ, appreciate you coming. We've talked about a lot tonight, but one of the things we talked about was your 5th place finish. You squeaked up there. You squeaked out Gutsy Picks Cash from his first ever top 5 finish. And
that would have been second.
His first ever top 5 finish. And a lot of people were saying the student has become the teacher. Is this true, B Germ?
Yeah, that might have occurred a long time ago, but it was kind of personal because all the love for Gutsy, of course, and everything like that. But he did go into his own Discord, screenshot himself in fifth place. Was talking about, I'm not sure how to go about this. How do I attack today? Who do I, not even thinking to talk to B Germ, who's been in that position many a times, been in top 5 many a times, finished placed, cashed so many different times, never once reached out for advice or anything like that. Took that a little personal. And I told him 5 hours before the game started, before any bets started or anything like that, I'm going to knock you out of the top 5 now.
Wow. I did not know that little backstory. Gutsy.
Sorry, getting choked up over here. I that all happened. That all occurred. Yeah, that's really.
What was your reasoning for not going to BJam? Who now it appears is the teacher? Is he?
It's not necessarily about. I basically was coming to BJam, but at the same time, I'm also competing against BJam. So I did want to see just guy. Okay, I saw him creeping down there. If he thinks I didn't see him sitting down there in 22nd place or whatever place he was in, I saw him and I said, "Fuck me, I've got to do something today." Okay. And I didn't know how hard I wanted to push it because that Monday slate was terrible. So I did go 3-1 on my plays, and it still just wasn't enough. I thought that would be enough to keep me in the top 5 finish, and it unfortunately was not.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
I'm not happy about it. I wanted that top 5 finish bad. I thought CK was going to knock me out because I got a DM last night from CK at 10:40 p.m. It says, quote, "Bitch, I did it." And I said, "Oh my God." Go ahead.
It kind of sounds like we need a Discord bet where next week for the 7.5K contest, the highest finisher gets the Discord. Because I don't know, like from the sounds of it, is it BJerm's Discord now or is it your Discord?
It's our Discord. It's the Gutsy Gangs in general.
But you're going in there. You're supposed to be the one giving advice, and now you're asking for advice. I'm just a little confused.
I see where the confusion is coming from. Let me clear this up. The SoBet 7-day pick contest is a strategical social betting experiment, if you will. And sometimes I need to run theories by other people that are in the sports gambling space that enjoy what I do every single day and they do the same thing. But I can't get that advice from another competitor that's finishing top 5 every goddamn contest because I'm trying to beat him.
Yeah, I don't. Jerem, what do you think? Do you think we should have a Discord bet for next week? Winner gets the Discord.
No, that's I can never take that from Gutsy or anything like that. I mean,
I'm just suggesting things and just trying.
That's something he built and everything like that. No matter what, that was my beginnings and everything like that. So I can never take that away from him or anything like that. That's always going to be his Discord with us as a part of it. So it's not, it would never be about that or anything like that. It's just about busting his chops and everything like that, and literally calling my shot, saying I'm coming for you. I'm gonna knock you out of 5th place.
No, he literally called it. It's disgusting.
And doing it by just the one place too. It's not like he had a fall off where he just, fumbled the ball and just dropped out of the top 10 or like that. It was literally by one spot is what.
I literally called run. Let's just run the clock out. And somehow, like you Patrick Mahomes, like, do it, Travis, do it. And fucking scored with 2 seconds left and beat me. Devastating. All the props to you, B-Germ. But I'm going to beat your ass in this contest.
Let's see.
Speaking of the 7.5K contest, we have a contest going on right now. If you're not on SoBet, download SoBet, sign up for SoBet Edge, get in these contests. They're every single week. $1,000 this week. It's a smaller one. Next week, 7.5K. Right now, we're going to drop. Bryce, do you have the tweet ready? Can we do this? We're going to drop the schedule for October. So we got the 7.5K next week. Then we're going to go back to back small ones, and then a big 7.5K for the sports equinox, which is going to be NHL, NBA, MLB, NFL, all in 1 week. That's at the end of October. So first week of October, we'll go 7.5K. Couple of smaller ones sprinkled in there. Schedule is going to be posted in the nest by Bryce any second, and then a big one for the Sports Equinox to finish it off. Big October coming up. We might even have bigger prize pools. We're still talking to some sponsors. These things are growing, so it's awesome. Appreciate everybody who continues to provide feedback and make the product better, and the prize pool is bigger. Speaking of the 7.5K and side bets, Nasty, we have Gamble on the panel. I know we were just talking about side bets, talking about maybe doing a little something for next week's contest. Gamble, welcome to the panel. Nasty, if you want to speak first here, you can.
Well, we just found out that through DNA testing that Gamble might be my son, and he's been following me around fucking Twitter and all over the fucking place trying to get my attention. So I expected him to be here, actually.
Nasty. Are you mad that I called you the 634th best handicapper on Twitter when there's only 715 of them? Come on, Nasty. Nasty. I'm not going to fuck up your show here, Nasty, but you're not a good handicapper.
Listen, if I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be a rich man, bro.
So Gamble, what's your beef with Nasty?
There's no beef. I just like breaking his balls.
Why don't you think he's a good handicapper?
Am I allowed to speak freely?
Yeah, you can speak freely.
I mean, I don't know many people that have a 80% win rate on fucking primetime games, but Nasty claims he does.
Yeah, I can't speak to that. Nasty?
I offered Nasty last week. I made an offer to Nasty. I said I'll lay you 2-1 that you can't have a winning season the rest of the NFL season, and he declined.
Is that true, Nasty?
He threw out some big numbers, and it would be, we didn't get into the logistics of it, how we would fucking escrow the money and all that. So
well, that part's easy. That's the easy part.
It's not the easy part. We would have to literally figure out who we could trust. Because 2-1 is super great in my best sport, and it sounds like free money to me. And so you can give the money prime time games, I'm hitting at 74%, not 80.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to slander you. Sorry. That was a miscalculation on my part.
Yeah. No problem. I'll let that one slide.
Thank you.
So why don't you just join the contest over here, and let's see where you place.
Yeah, that's true. We could also put a line out from cut on who finishes above each other.
I've never played these contests before, so I don't know the. I'm sure there's some strategy behind them. I don't have one. I'm just a regular old sports bettor. Nasty's on a different level with the contests.
It's kind of the same though.
Nah, I mean I got to learn the rules. It sounds like a headache.
All right,
I'll bet
so
Nasty.
You partake in this 1K contest, and then in the 7.5 contest the week after, then that's when we make the heads up.
Yeah, you got to figure it out.
You got 1 week trial. Come on. If not, it seems like you're scared.
I'm petrified. I'm fucking knocking in my boots over here.
Yeah, it does sound like it.
Nasty, if you want to bet, here's an open offer for you, Nasty. I'll lay 10,000 to your 5,000. We both post. You have to pick at least 5 NFL games every week for the rest of NFL season. Winner take all, 15 grand. Simple offer. There's no loopholes. There's no catch. I post 10 grand. You post 5 grand. You bet at least 5 games a week. You could bet between 1 and 2 units. You choose, and that's it. No catch. Let's see how good you are, Nasty.
Yeah, listen, like I said, I'm all down because those are great odds for me. Listen, we don't have to make a decision right here on the show because there's obviously
just say the magic words, Nasty. Just say booked. Just say the magic.
I know, but listen, you're part of a syndicate too, so you're not.
You're not betting against me. You're betting against yourself. You're not betting against me. These are just your picks.
So you don't have to put out plays?
I'm laying you 2-1 that you can't win. Would you?
You could lay me.
Hold on.
Who would finish
Hold on.
higher?
You could lay me 2-1, and I'll put out picks. No problem. I'll take the offer.
It's more enticing if we both have to be under the gun.
Okay, no problem. But I'm not going to lay you 2-1. Then I'll lay you even money. I'm down. I'll make my picks versus your picks, but even money. $5,000, 10 grand, 1 grand. Actually, not one. 5 grand or 10 grand. You pick your number.
Okay, I'll
I'm
consider
Now,
it.
Gamble, will your dog be making any of the picks?
all of them. All of them. All of them. Why would I want to waste my energy on these picks when my dog could beat Nasty with a fucking little treat? I just want to prove that I'm not related to you. I just got the DNA test back. My IQ is above 76, so there is no way that we're related. But I don't want to hijack your show. You guys have something going on. Do your thing.
Well, Gamble, I do think you're underestimating Nasty.
Yeah, I mean maybe he's only a negative 60% guy instead of negative 70. You're right. I might not be giving him enough credit.
I know the numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know the numbers.
Do you think he's Nasty? What's your percentage in prime time?
I don't
Well,
know.
he doesn't have the
I don't
numbers.
know those.
He has
Those numbers are not. Those
Yeah.
numbers are not me. Those are Nasty's numbers.
Yeah, he don't. He has like all the bet numbers. I'm just saying this is what I'm doing in prime time.
Yeah, I don't know the primetime stuff. I don't know the primetime stuff.
All right, Nasty. This is simple. 3 offers. You pick which one you like. Me and you head to head, even money. You pick the plays. I lay 2-1, or I pick the plays. You lay 2-1. Whichever way you want to gamble, buddy. I'm in. You pick.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'll consider it.
Okay, you got it, buddy. I appreciate you guys having me on the show. Thank you. I don't want to hijack your stuff, so I'll shut the fuck up.
Thanks for popping on, Gamble. You should do the SoBet 7-day picks contest.
All right, I'll consider it.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
All right.
All right, fellas. Do we have anything else? The contest for the $1,000 prize started today. It's a small one. Tuesday to Tuesday. Everybody knows the rules. 7.5K starts next week on Tuesday. No 3-unit minimum deployment Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it starts on Thursday. 3-unit minimum deployment Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Cut line is Saturday night. Bottom 50% of the leaderboard gets cut, and the top half battles it out for the $1,000 prize. Top winner gets $250 this week. Next week, much bigger prize pool. So hop in there if you're not in there already. It's an electric time. Shout out to CK who had her best performance. Gutsy had his best performance.
Second best performance.
Second best performance. And Nasty, obviously, 2-time Purple Jacket winner, which I think speaks for itself, Gamble. I think it's really difficult to win these things. He's won 2 contests with over 300 people in those contests, which has been kind of insane. And
It's gonna be interesting to see the leaderboard after baseball season ends. No correlations.
yeah, it will be interesting. Contests will definitely change.
Well, different types, but yeah, definitely not. Not like the
right now
same
we
type
even
of
have
correlation.
we have NHL preseason in there, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Actually,
that was diabolical to see on the
It
board.
definitely
How
was
many,
diabolical, Gigi. Could not agree more. I will say CK did already call her shot and say that she was going to crush this hockey season.
Wow.
How many people are usually in these contests, roughly?
It kind of ebbs and flows with the prize pools. This one, and we've only ran 7 of these things. The one that we just had, hold on, I'll pull up the numbers for you. There's 217, the one that we just had. But for the bigger prize pools, it crept up to around 400.
Oh, nice.
So I think the 7.5K for next week, we already have almost 200 in that contest. So I think that might creep up to above 500, which would be pretty interesting. That would be our biggest one ever. But now we have the functionality in the app where you can join a contest 3 weeks in advance. So we didn't have that before. We've just built this thing the past 3 months, so we're still iterating.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's cool. You should definitely get in there.
So if Nasty won 2 of these things and he's the 653rd best handicapper on Twitter, that means there's like 1,200 people on this app, and Nasty's beating the bottom 700, 800, 900. Nasty, stop punching down. Come on, dude.
Yeah,
My poor son. Listen,
good
yeah,
point.
I know,
Nasty
but
might
listen,
be
my
punching
son.
down.
This is what always happens. You guys seen this story a million times. Someone comes
Well,
out
then-
the woodwork and wants to dabble with Nasty. I get it.
So if Gamble thinks he's that good, he should be able to place higher than Nasty in all these contests.
Theoretically.
right?
Yeah, but I'm the A side. Nasty's the B side. I have to have something, coming my way to fucking give Nasty this kind of attention. Nasty, what makes you the B? What makes you the A side?
I've won. You just come in and try to win.
So what?
Listen, wait.
The Rockies won a couple.
You have
The
said
Rockies
that
won a
you're-
couple series this year. They're still the worst team in baseball. No.
You've said and out of your own mouth that you feel like you're more intelligent than I am, right?
So strategy,
feel like I am.
strategy would come easy to you. I guess.
Yeah,
that's what you're
strategy.
saying.
I know, but I don't
can
want to
figure
deal
it
with
out.
strategy for a contest.
Wow. I think you're a little scared. It seems like it. If you're the alpha
You
here,
guys aren't even good at the. Can you give these guys a couple fucking notes about glazing? They're not even good at this part.
Listen, I'm the King Glazer. What do you think
I
they need
know.
support with?
Listen, Hugh
They
West.
just-
No. Yeah,
they-
West does
they
not have
need
a history
support
of
to
being a
get
good
me-
glazer.
Yeah, they got to figure out a way to get me in the contest. They're not even trying.
Bro, you gotta enter this shit. It's mad fun.
See, I'm already more excited about it.
Let's go.
Elf, are you eyeing down the 7.5K one? I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm eyeing this one down. There's some
performance has
good.
been kind of lackluster.
Yeah, I have been lackluster. I'm in there. It's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna go balls to the wall. Been dealing with a lot of shit. But we'll be
Yeah,
good to
we're
go.
gonna try to pull in some people for this one. I want to get Tommy G in there. He's always a fun guy to have in these contests.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Tommy
surprise
G
appearance.
still on my shit list and will be until further notice.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he just openly tweeted that he hopes Tua got hurt. The most insane tweet of I've ever seen in my time. Because he's a conspiracy theorist. So he basically had a conspiracy theory that Tua was going to get hurt.
What
Wrong.
was the conspiracy though? It just doesn't make sense.
You're right.
He was predicting an injury, and not only was he predicting an injury, he was rooting for an injury, which in this house is far over the
frowned upon.
Yeah, that's completely frowned upon in all sports.
And Elf,
you never.
I would like to have
Yeah,
you know.
cannot do that unless Patrick Mahomes is taking snaps. Unacceptable.
No, Josh Allen is the
Genji,
answer.
no, we'll never root for an injury. Even
No,
if our bet is on the line, we'll never root for an injury.
No, do not want Josh Allen to get a devastating knee injury. That would be horrible. Again, Elf.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said I didn't want it to happen. Elf, I was once a part of this video where this guy told me that Tua was going to experience a career-altering injury at the 50-yard line in the second quarter with a couple minutes left. This was at the Bengals-Dolphins game